Hello, boys and girls of Slater Elementary. This is Coach Freeman coming at you once more with the weekly PE video for this week. This week we're going to start off with some non-locomotor movements, basketball stuff for today. But before we get started with these things, let's go ahead and get our standard out of the way. The standard for this week's lesson is: the physical literate individual applies knowledge of concepts, principles, strategies, tactics, and relates to movement and performance. So the movement that we're going to be doing today is, and the concepts that we're going to be learning about, starting off with non-locomotor movements. That's non-locomotor movements. Now I know everybody is very familiar with locomotor movement. You know, we have 8 of those, and Coach Freeman always start off the PE semester with teaching those locomotor movements. Locomotor movements are skipping, sliding, galloping, jumping, hopping. So those things that you are moving, those are locomotor movements. So today we're talking about just the opposite, which is non-locomotor movements. And we're stressing the importance of non-locomotor movements because, for one, we're in the house on a rainy day like today. It's been raining all day, so we can't run and jump, skip, holler all over the house. So we have to learn our non-locomotor movements. Now, non-locomotor movements are twisting, bending, stretching. And those non-locomotor movements are just as important to your body as your locomotor movement, because we have to keep our muscles stretched out, keep our body twisted and firm. So to give some examples of a non-locomotor movement is twisting. So we want to twist our bodies back and forth. We can rotate our arms. We can do all of these things. Bending. I want to bend down, touch my toes. And if you can't bend down and touch your toes as an elementary school kid, something is wrong. So that means we have to spend more time stretching. So we bend down, we can stretch. We can go wide, feet wide. We can stretch. But anytime that we're doing our non-locomotor movement and we're stretching, remember Coach Freeman always said, when you're doing your stretching, our muscles are like a rubber band. We don't want to pull them and bounce it. We want to gradually expand. So that means gradually stretch deeper. So now, as Coach Freeman starts to stretch, watch how I go down, and I want to hold it for a while. I'll turn so you see the other dot. See, make sure my legs are straight, no bend in my knees. I go down nice and slow, touch my toes, and I hold it. Now as I hold my stretch, my muscles, being like the rubber band, is going to expand. Stretching is very important before we start doing any type of physical exercise. You always want to warm your body up. Now, before we go into our lesson about basketball today, we want to have a little fun. So I'm going to bring in my helper today. We're going to play apple grab. And how we're going to play apple grab is, all I have is a sock. And this is a way for us to compete against each other, have a little fun. Now, I have a new helper this week, so I'm a little worried about this one. So I have a new helper. We sit down, crisscross applesauce, hands on our thighs. Now, we're going to get a go signal. And on the go signal, the first person to reach for the sock will win if they get the sock. Now, the loser will have to get up and do 3 jumping jacks. All right? Are you ready, loser? Okay, waiting on the go signal.
Go.
I lost. I get up and I do my 3 jumping jacks. She won. She snatched it from me. We both had it. She snatched it from me. So I do 3 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's something you can do at home with your parents or your sibling to try to have a little fun. All right. Once again, that's called apple grab. Now, all right. Now, for our activity for this week is basketball. And basketball is a sport that was created by James Naismith. His name is James Naismith. He is the creator of basketball. So if anybody ever asks you who created basketball, you know that his name is James Naismith. Now, the purpose that he created basketball is because it was something for his kids to do in the winter months. We know that we love recess at Slater, but when it's cold and raining outside, you can't go outside. So we have to find some type of activity that you can do on the inside, and that's the purpose of basketball. So basketball was created by James Naismith. The purpose is to give his kids, as he worked at the YMCA, something to do in the winter sports. Now, it was created with a straw basket and a soccer ball. So when it was first created back in the 1800s, they didn't have a basketball. This is basketball over there. They didn't have a basketball like this one. They used a soccer ball and a basket. And anytime they would shoot the ball into the basket, they would have to climb up the ladder, get the basketball out, and then start the game back over. So we're happy now that we play the game of basketball with a basketball and a basket. All right? So now, the thing that we're going to talk about today is how to shoot the basketball. Right? How to shoot the basketball. And the concept that we want to learn to help us master our basketball shot is beef. Beef. B-E-E-F. Beef. And each one of these, this is called an acronym, meaning some letters that stand for something. Acronym. So the acronym B stands for balance, elbow, eyes, and follow through. Now, what does that mean, Coach Freeman? When we're getting ready to shoot this basketball, we want to make sure that we have a good balanced stand. I'm bending at my ankles, my knees, and my waist. My shoulders are square, my chest is up. Now, that's for balance. The first E stands for elbow. I want to make sure that my elbow of my shooting hand, is tucked tightly to my side. My elbow is tucked tightly to my side. The next E in beef stands for my eyes. I want to make sure that my eyes are focused on the basketball goal. And then the F is for follow through. So now, follow through. Now, we all know that we're in the house, right? Right. But we still want to work on our shot. So I'm going to get my partner, and I'm going to show you a way that you can practice your basketball form shooting in the house without shooting and hitting the ceiling or tearing up something. So she's going to lay down on the floor. Now this is something you can do with a partner or you can do by yourself. Now remember, we said B stands for balance, elbow, eyes, follow through. So as she gets ready to work on her basketball shot, she's going to keep that elbow tight, and when she's going to focus on that follow through. Ready when you are. Give me a bucket. Now, all right. So now, if you do it with a partner, when the person that's on the ground shoot, the partner gets the ball, hand it back to them. Or if you do it by yourself, you want to make sure you shoot it straight up, and then you catch it. All right. Good. Now, let's talk about some things about her shot. When she shot the ball, you saw the ball starts to backwards rotate. That means she had a good follow through. Also, when she shot the ball, saw her elbow stay close to her side. Elbow stay close to my side, which is now working on my beef for this week. All right? So now, once again, some ways that you can practice your shot. Get your partner here, then just give it back to him. Here, give it back to him. There. Or she could do it by herself. You don't have someone to catch it for you. Shoot it up. Catch and shoot. That's all you're doing. Catch and shoot. Focusing on snapping your wrist, keeping the elbow tight, working on your shot. All right? So once again, boys and girls, let's go back over some things with this week. The concept that we learned was non-locomotor, and we told you non-locomotor is very essential because it's stretching, twisting, and warming up the body before we be active. So it's moving, it's doing exercises that we don't move our feet. When we're skipping, running, jumping, those locomotor exercises, we're moving our feet. But when we're doing these non-locomotor Non-locomotor, our feet stay in the same place, but the upper body moves. So the upper body can twist, upper body can sway, upper body can bend. Those are non-locomotor movement. And we also talked about basketball. Remember we said basketball was created by James Naismith, all right? And we also talked about how to shoot that basketball using the acronym of BEEF. Let's go back over that. The acronym of BEEF stands for having a balanced body position. A balanced body position for BEEF. The first E in BEEF stands for tucking our elbow, keeping our elbow tight to our side. The second E stands for eyes. Eyes. We want to always make sure we have our eyes focused on the basketball goal. And last but not least, we said the F stands for follow through. And we just showed you some great ways of how you can work on your basketball shot at home in your house and not tear up anything and not get yourselves in trouble. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson for this week. This is Coach Freeman saying I miss you all. Take care and let's get yourself some basketball skills.